Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Madpati, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering from Srimati Kamala and Sri Venkappa M. Agadi College of Engineering and Technology, Lakshmeshwar. I am handling the subject Operations Research for the 6th semester. Today we are going to study the fourth module, that is the transportation and the assignment problem. In this we are going to study the concept the traveling salesman problem, and we are going to solve the problem using the assignment problem. So the concept traveling salesman problem, it says that we have to assume a salesman that has to visit n number of cities. He wishes to start from any particular city and he should visit each city once and then return back to his starting point. His main objective is to select the sequence of the cities in which he can visit in such a way that his total traveling time should be minimized. So this is what the motto of the traveling salesman problem, which is solved by using the assignment problem. In other words, I can summary that the salesman can start his journey from one city, and he should travel n number of the cities, and he should visit the city only once, and he should return back to his original city with a minimal cost, and that cost has to include the total traveling time, and it has to be minimized. So let us take an example. Through this I'm going to explain how exactly the traveling salesman problem works. So the example says that a traveling salesman has to visit 5 cities. There will be a 5 city. He wishes to start from a particular city and visit each city once, then return to his starting point. The cost of going from one city to the another is shown below. There's a small matrix is there, okay, and there they have provided the cost which is spent to travel from one city to the another city, and you are required to find the least cost route. Okay, so let us take an example. Here the columns represent the to city and the rows represent the from city, means that the salesman is going to travel from from these cities, abcd cities, to the abcd cities. Okay, so to travel from a city to the a city, it takes infinity cost, and travel from A city to the B city is 4, A city to C city is 10, A city to D city is 40, and A city to E city is 2. Like this the entire matrix given. Okay, so the solution provided to this problem is the first step. The first step says that we have to prepare a cost matrix. The cost matrix includes, we have to check the number of rows in this matrix. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of rows is equal to 5. And same thing, how many columns are there? We have to check. So A, B, C, D, E, total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of columns is equal to 5 and number of rows is equal to 5. So this is what we call the order of the matrix. The order of the matrix is represented by the symbol called n, which is equal to 5. Hence we call this the matrix as a balanced. Okay, and this kind of the assignment problem is said to be a balanced assignment problem. Okay, so this is what a first step. The second step states that row operation. In the row operation, we have to select the minimum element from each row and subtract this element from all the elements in the respective row. Okay, so I'll take the same example, that is from city and the to city. In this, I'll take the first row. In the first row, what is the minimum element? That is row minima is given by the 2. Okay, and in the second row, what is the minimum element? The minimum element is 4. And in the third row, what is the minimum element? 8. In the fourth row, what is the minimum element? 8. Okay, next in the fifth row, the minimum element is 2. So here we have written the row minima values from the each row. Thus this step says that we have to subtract this value from these values. So infinity minus 2 remains the infinity. Okay, so 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, 10 minus 2 is equal to 8, 14 minus 2 is equal to 12, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Take the second row, 12 minus 4 is equal to 8, Infinity minus 4 is equal to infinity. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. 4 minus 4 is 0. Next, take the third row. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. Infinity minus 8 is equal to infinity. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. Next, take the fourth row. 24 minus 8 is equal to 16. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. 12 minus 8 equals to 4. And infinity minus 8 remains infinity. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Next, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 16 minus 2 is 14. Infinity minus 2 is infinity. So this is what we call a row operation. Okay. Next, follow the third step. The third step says that column operation. What exactly the column operation? This step is same as the row operation, but only we should consider the column. So let us see what exactly the column operation is. So in this column operation, select the minimum element from each column and subtract this element from the all elements in the respective columns. Okay, so now I'll take the resultant of this city only. I'm going to take this to city and the from city as it is. The resultant matrix of the second step I have taken here. Okay, so here I have taken column minima. In the first column, what is the minimum value? 0. In the second column, the minimum value is 0. In the third column, the minimum value is 2. In the fourth column, the minimal value is 0. And fifth column, the minimal value is 0. So here two zeros are there. You can randomly choose any one zero. Okay, so the resultant of this matrix is given by, so infinity minus 0 is infinity remains. Okay, next 2 minus, I'll take the first row. Okay, next 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 minus 0 is 8. Next 16 minus 0 is 60. 0 minus 0 is 0. Okay, in the second column, what is the minimum value? The minimum value is what? It is 0. Okay, so next 2 minus 0 is 2. Infinity minus 0 is infinity. 6 minus 0 is 6. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay, so in the third column, what is the minimum value? The minimum value is 2. Okay, so now I'll take 6 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so next 2 minus 2 is 0. Infinity minus 2 is infinity. Next 2 minus 2 is 4 minus 2 is 2, and the last value 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, in the fourth column, what is the minimum value? The minimum value is 0. So the column remains same. 12, 6, 0, 8, 14. Okay, so take the fifth column. So in the fifth column, what is the minimum value? The minimum value remains 0. So keep the column as it is. That is 0, 0, 6, 2, infinity. So the resultant of the third step is this one: infinity 2, 6, 12, 0, 8, infinity 0, 6, 0, 8, 6, 8, 0, 6, 16, 0, 2, infinity 2, 0, 4, 0, 14, and infinity. Okay, next follow up the fourth step. The step 4 says that draw a minimum number of horizontal and the vertical lines to cover all the zeros. So we should count how many the number of lines we are going to draw. So it is purely based on the assignment. Okay, so how to assign the value here is, now you have to assign like the row or the column in such a way that it should contain only single zero, that is only one zero. So look for the rows first. So I'll take the first row. So how many zeros are present in this? Like only single zero is there. So in the first row only single zero is there. So allocate this 0. So whichever the zeros in the rows and the columns are there, no, so mark it as a X. That is, you are not going to consider this 0 again. Since I have taken, okay, the first row, Okay, so the which like line you have to draw here is the vertical line. Same thing, take the second. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a one vertical line. Now this is what entirely covered one line. Okay, so now take the first row is allocated, take the second row. So is there any single zero in this? Yes, there is a single zero, so allocate this 0. Okay, so whichever the zeros in this row and column, make it as a marked one. So here it is already marked, and here in this column there is another 0 and mark it as a x. Okay, so since I have taken a entire one row, so draw a one vertical line here. Okay, means it indicates that you have covered these many elements. So take the third row. In the third row, okay, so there any single zero? There is a single zero. So now allocate this single zero now. Okay, so whichever the zeros in this row and the column, strike out. So look for this. There is no like another zero in the row, and there is no another the zero in the column. So it is allocated. Since I have taken an entire row consideration, so draw a vertical line. Now take the next row. Okay, that is fourth row. Is there any single zero in this row? 16 and 0, 2. Okay, means only among two values only single zero is there. Okay, so you have allocated this, like look for any other zeros in the row and the column. So there is no zero in the row and the column. So now I have taken the entire one row and strike out the one column. Okay, next, so only one column remains, only single zero is there, allocate this. Okay, so now I have taken a column consideration. I'll draw a one horizontal line. So count the number of lines here. So 1 2 3 4 5. So the number of lines n is equal to n is equal to 5. And what is the order of the matrix? That is 5. So is n is equal to n? Yeah, yes. So now we have got the optimal solution. Now look for the traveling salesman problem definition. So what is the traveling salesman problem definition? Says that the person has to travel from the original city, and he should travel all the other cities once, and he should not repeat the cities, and he should return to the starting point, okay, with the minimal cost. Now let us take according to the assignment. So now the person traveling the person salesman traveling from A to the which allocation here? E. So now he is traveling to E. Okay, now go to the E here. So now from the position E, where he is going to travel again? He is traveling to the A again. Means he travels from A to E, and he returns to the original point A itself. But he did not travel B, C, D. Okay, so how many cities are there? Total 5 cities are there. He traveled from city A to the E, and he returned back to his original point. Okay, it means that he did not travel B, C, D. So this what we call an invalid traveling salesman problem. Means we have obtained the invalid optimal solution.